Hello, everyone. Welcome to the kickoff call for the GitLab Monitor Health Group for 12.7. I'm a new face here. I'm covering for Sarah Waldner, who's out at the moment, but I wanted to go through some of the amazing issues that she has scheduled and go through them and kind of give you an overview of what we're planning in the health group for the 12.7 release. The issue I will post in the description of the YouTube video. But let's go ahead and jump in. The big theme for this release is about moving our error tracking capability, our kind of product category, to viable. It's been in a minimal stage for some time, and so Sarah and the team have planned a number of great issues to advance it to viable through the course of this release. So first one is when you're viewing an error, one of the common things to do is kind of ignore that error. You've recognized that it's an error that maybe is temporary because it's a result of some recent improvement, or you're working in a dev environment and you kind of just want to dismiss it or ignore it. So we've added the ability to ignore, which is a function within Sendry, directly into GitLab. You can see that both in the list view and the error detail page here. So that will be one of the high priority items we'll work on. It was kind of frequent requests from users. The next one is resolve Sentry errors from within GitLab. And so that resolve, the issue is similar to ignore, but resolve kind of suggests that the error is done completely. So it doesn't ignore it for some period of time, it resolves it permanently. So similarly, you can see that resolve workflow is both in the detail page, here you see it next to ignore, as well as in the list page that I just showed. Next, we have that there is some detail about an error that might be represented in Sentry directly in the GitLab error detail page. Specifically, we're talking about the level of the error and the language that that error was generated from. These are similar to tags. You'll see tags in Sentry's interface itself, but in this case, we're bringing the display of that information directly into the GitLab generation of the error right here inside of GitLab. Next, we have linking to a GitLab commit in the error detail page. So again, on the theme of more detail in that error page when you're looking at it, not just the tags like we just discussed, but also the recent GitLab commit, the most recent GitLab commit to that project before the error was seen. That will help you target maybe what is causing the error if you can dive into what has changed during that commit, what code was changed during that commit. Next, we have another detail in the error detail page linking to the file blame. So not only are you, in this case, surfacing the exact commit, but you can also then look at the history of that file when you're looking at the stack trace. So you can see this column for view file. That will show you this specific file that the trace is coming from, the git blame history of that file, which can help you understand what recent changes have occurred beyond just this commit. The next issue is about today in GitLab, you have the ability to link issues between GitLab and a GitLab issue and a Sentry error. We're now trying to sync that issue back into Sentry itself so that you have a more robust connection between GitLab and Sentry when handling errors. And the last one is a UI improvement. Today, if you were to have already created an issue from a Sentry error, it would still give you a button that says create issue. Well, we recognize that an issue has been created, so a better experience would be to have that link change to view issue. This is especially helpful in environments where two different members of a team are collaborating on the same error, and one can recognize that an issue has already been created instead of accidentally creating duplicative issues. So, in summary, a number of different improvements to our error tracking category, both in the types of actions that you can perform on errors, both in the list view and in the error detail page, as well as the types of information that is displayed directly in the error detail page to help those who are reviewing the errors and taking action to resolve or improve them do that more quickly. So those are the issues and the scope for we're planning for the 12.7 release. I look forward to Sarah being back and walking through what's going to be in the 12.8 release in a month's time. Thanks, everyone.